point, we should be good, I think. Should be. I hope you guys can hear me. Anyways, this is usually how I do the live stream. I forgot to pause it on Google again because it always likes to run by itself. Hold on. I can't run it like that. There, okay. That's paused. The internet should be good. I don't think my brother's on it. This live stream might be a higher quality than the other ones. I don't know. And I'm just gonna pull up the comments on my phone. I know I don't ever start these right. I can see the comments are already flying in. So yeah, guys, today I am working on something else. The Fortnite tactical shotgun right here. This is how far I've gotten on it, and you know, I'm just gonna keep working on it. I think instead of using like foam to carve out shapes, which is taking a long time, I think I'm just going to, because I figured out how to do it here, just add cardboard and tape just to hold it in place, like where I need things to be, and then just paper mache over it, and then once that dries, a couple more layers, and it's like rock solid. So I think that's how I'm gonna finish that. I will make more videos with that later, but for right now, YouTube, right now I'm going to be working on this, which is a new project, and that is a wood burning for Neistat. This entire piece of cherry right here, it's like got to be 10 inches wide, almost 3 feet long. Where's the live video? It's not showing up. Oh no. There we go. 9 people watching already. That is not correct. And there we go. There is good audio. I know that. Cool. Stay open. Do his logo. Alright, yeah. Do his logo. What is Casey's logo right now? I don't even know. Brandon, yo, what's up, Brandon? You made it. That's awesome. V2 Vlogs, hello. Yo, Simon, hey. Faithful World, hi. Ryan Carpenito. Josiah Burris. Yo, hey, fake Danner Brongard. That. V2 Vlogs. Alright, am I okay? I'm good. I think I'm good. Do I look not good? I know it's not the real Tanner. Garrett's Vlogs, how's it going? Do like a camera and skateboard? Yeah, okay. That would actually be really cool. Like, maybe like find the like shelf of all the broken cameras that he's got and woodburn like all the broken cameras that he's ever had, because I know he showed that in a couple videos. Do the boosted board in New York City. Man, these are all great ideas. I need to write these down. Jeez. This is Ben's fault. He was messing with my table earlier. Got a piece of paper. So we got a couple different ones. Yo, Brandon, thank you already. Jeez. That is awesome. Thank you, man. Tim's money. I actually didn't even go to Tim's today. I haven't had a coffee. Maybe that's kind of why I've got a weird headache. I don't think I even had a coffee yesterday. I keep losing the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna write these down. So, someone said boosted board in New York City. New York City. I think. What was the one I wanted? I was gonna say all his broken cameras. I think something to like. He's got a tattoo that says "Do More" on it, right? So like, if we could find a way to add that in, so like do more, that'd be cool. I'm thinking like what would go over really well for a wood burning for Casey would be something that would be like a collage, because I think he's got like there's so many things. There isn't one thing that made him who he is or one thing that brought him to where he was. So I think that, yeah, a collage would be the best. Yeah, I did miss an upload today. I haven't even filmed anything today, so the video will just go up tomorrow. Yo, Doug, how's it going? He raced home to make sure you got it in time. Yo, I just started, Brandon. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of was. I slept until like 1:30 p.m. I was not feeling good this morning. I've had kind of a weird headache all day. Yo, TJ, how's it going? Faithful world. We can hear when you type. When I type? You mean when I write? Like, yeah, because I'm not typing anything. But yeah, I would assume so. The microphone is like right here. Wait, he had a conversation with your boss because how he stopped drinking Tim's because he's positive it has something in it. Give him a Tim's headache. It's a real thing. Yeah, I would believe that. Yeah, that if you don't drink the Tim's coffee for the day, you get a headache. I would believe that. I think that might just be the caffeine, but I'd believe that. Like, do more underneath everything. Yeah. Okay, so do more. Under everything, or maybe like hidden inside, like. So I don't know if I'm gonna start this live stream. Like, I could just grab the wood burner and start, but I kind of want to draw it all out. And some of the things, like if they're photorealistic, which is like what I want to have in here as well. Like that would be the cool part if I could do a camera, because then I could like basically show like the best of what I can do. Obviously, like I could do it like, you know, stick letters or block letters, and that's not really showing the max of what I can do. Like if I did like a photorealistic face like I did for Jimmy DeResta, like if I like put Casey's face on here and did it, you know, as photorealistic as possible, I think that would be like, wow. I don't really want to do his face because I kind of want him to be able to hang it up and not feel weirded out about it. Woodburn Tanner's face and do what with it, man? Christian Bauer, how's it doing, man? How's it doing? How are you doing, man? Yo, TJ, I'm doing great. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Dungfly, how are you doing? Man, these are names I haven't even seen before. Ainsley, how are you? Christian, you're still here. Doug Crum, what's he saying? No, I've never worked with gourds. I have a couple tegua seeds, nuts. Like they look like walnuts, but you can carve them and they're almost like ivory. I got a couple of those, but never gourds. Hayden Swears, how you doing? Yeah, alright, so boosted board holding camera up. You love my videos. Yo, thank you, faithful world. That's awesome. You're awesome. Do like his camera thing and do more piece as the shelf. As a shelf. Do more piece as the shelf. As a shelf. Oh, you saying like his cameras and then like, I got you. Yeah, I think giving anyone a wood burning or a drawing of their own face is a little bit weird. I mean, like, I don't know if I'd hang up faces of myself everywhere. I feel like, I mean, maybe to show off the fan art, but yeah, I don't know. Yo, Hayden, I've been good. How have you been? Dungfly, I already did give Tanner a wood-burned Lamborghini like a year ago, and then a wood-burned Audi R8 after that. The R8 was actually the second wood-burning, so, you know, out of those two, and then I've been to his house, which was crazy. That was amazing. You're burning an eagle on a gourd as we speak. That's, I didn't know you could wood burn on gourds. That's crazy. Yo, the bike trip to Tim's the other day was interesting. It was nice out. I don't think I got too much salt on my bike, so I think we're good. No, no, like Tanner, yeah, I know, like, not just his face, like, even still, like, just, I don't know. That's the same reason I don't know, like, if I want to have Casey on here that I'm wood burning. Like, I could see, like, what would be cool is if, like, I had New York City up here, and, like, all of New York and whatnot, and then, you know, that's in the background, and then it comes to the foreground up here. A bunch of different things that, you know, are important, and, like, maybe have this road that's a timeline that comes all the way out this way right to here, and, like, right here could be Casey, like, you know, boosted boarding on a sidewalk, holding the camera, and then, you know, like, along the lines, like, there might be, like, some spray painted graffiti on a building here that says do more, and then, like, on that you know, that road that comes out of New York or whatever, the road that goes zigzags everywhere, have, like, all the different things that, you know, kind of like a timeline of his YouTube channel. Like, you know, the bicycle video, that's one that I really like, and that was, like, from 6 years ago. So just go back in all of his videos and pick things like that, like the big videos, and like the jam jar, lens hood, things like that. Like, all of those, like, find a way to put them all on here, and I think this thing's gonna be huge and crazy. Like, I mean, it's only gonna be this big, but it's gonna be jam-packed. I think, yeah, I'll just go what Dylan said. I have to elaborate on that because I'm actually writing this down for me. So, what did I say? Huge collage, timeline, significant events. Boom. Dunzo. Perfection. Kinda. Where do I live in Canada? Sarah, I live in Ontario. I've been alright. Oh, Hayden. Schoolwork. That's good, you caught up with your schoolwork. And weekend jobs. Yo, that's awesome. You're saving up for the razor tip. Like, that's the one I use. Like, I know. Anytime anyone asks which wood burner I use, it's this one right here. And, you know, I'm so grateful that my dad got me that for Christmas that one year, because that's when I started wood burning, and that's what started this YouTube channel that you guys are watching on. And then after that, me making YouTube videos, trying to figure out what I should do next. I came across Tanner, and, you know, a couple videos of mine had blown up on this channel, you know, thousands of views and such, and I just started vlogging because of him, and here we are today, me live streaming, me making videos all the time. It's really crazy, and it's really awesome. Sorry, there's just stuff under my table that I was kicking, and it was getting annoying. What's up? I was just getting rid of a bag that was under the table. I could like wood burn the boosted board. Like, definitely we'll put that on there.
There's no head in them, but I found them on the floor.
Yeah, definitely. I think the whole, like, having him riding the boosted board, like, over here, holding the vlog camera, like he's like it is a timeline. It goes from left to right. I like that idea. And then I could have him, you know, here. That's behind the mic. But anyways, like, you know, 5 or 6 inches tall, like, holding the camera there on the boosted board. Yo, Dungflight, who are you noticed by, man? Yo, you're from Ontario too, Sarah. That's awesome. All right, caught up with the comments. So, yeah, I'm thinking timeline. Yeah, I don't know if you guys really watch Casey Neistat. Like, that's one of my favorite YouTubers is Casey. I think it's just because of the way he makes his videos. I don't know. just the way he films them and like the different angles, like it's awesome. I like it. And I like Peter McKinnon, who also was inspired, I think, kind of a little bit by Casey Neistat. So both of them have a lot of things in common, but a lot of things that I really like watching the videos of, but also like when I see their videos, it's like, wow, that is really cool, and wow, that's how they made that. And then just thinking of all the different shots that they filmed and how exactly they had to do it. There's a lot more that goes into making a vlog that actually has a lot of angles in it, because you have to do things like 6 times. Like if you see me walk up the stairs and, you know, take my bike up the stairs, it's 3 different camera angles. So I have to walk up and down the stairs with that bike 3 times. I walk up the stairs and then bring the bike back down, move the camera. So I've gone up the stairs again, so that's another time. Set the camera down, back down the stairs, carried the bike up the stairs, and I might get 2 or 3 angles. So I've been up and down the stairs quite a few times to make, you know, 3 seconds worth of video. But it's a good 3 seconds, and it's transitional. So there's things like that that I've learned from both of them, and it's crazy to see. Yeah, 280 Canadian. I think that's bad. I think that's a little bit more than I paid for this. Well, I didn't pay for it. My dad did, but a little bit more than this one cost. But like you said, Hayden, it came with quite a few tips, didn't it? I think that's what I remembered you saying. So, yeah, then I think it's probably about the same. The timeline, yeah. All right. Do the timeline. All right, I will do. Yeah, I like the timeline. Now, see, the problem with me making like things, like drawing them, I'm not good at drawing things myself. Like I can look at a picture and draw it pretty well. I can print it out the right size, trace it, and then woodburn it, and then it's perfect. But I'm not that good at saying, hey, this is what I want. I could see it in my head, but I can't put it on paper or put it on a piece of wood. So that's really is the hard part for me, because I can see, you know, if I close my eyes, I can see the town back there or the city, and then just like maybe like the shoreline where you know runs, and then just all the different things. It's just, I don't know how I would put it all together. How often do I live stream, Doug? Every now and then, like every couple days, every other day, every day sometimes. Like it's just a few times throughout the week for sure. And I haven't nailed down a time specifically either. It's just kind of when I'm ready to work on things. I figured, you know, when I'm working on some stuff, maybe somebody wants to watch, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to. And if they really care, they can watch it afterwards. But no set time yet. Yeah, 3 tips of your choice with the heavy duty cord. That's for sure worth 280 Canadian. Faithful World, how long have I been doing this? I've been making YouTube videos since November 2015. I've been making vlogs since January 1st, 2017. I've been making things since September of 2014. Like actually like making things. So I think actually yeah definitely right then, like the beginning of 2015-ish. So I've been making things for about 3 years, because I made that, I think I made that in like September of 2014. September, October, November-ish. Before Christmas, I think. After Christmas. After Christmas. So I made that in January of 2015. So that's the first real big thing that I made, was that giant war axe, I guess you could call it. So somewhere in there, the beginning of 2015, I've been making things since then. Been vlogging since kind of near the beginning of 2017, and DIY videos since like the beginning of 2016-ish. Can't stick around, but reading the title, I thought I'd give you a suggestion. Casey's a family guy, a picture of his wife, little girl, or family, if that's not too creepy. Yeah, definitely, I'll put that on there. Yeah, like I mean, I could definitely do that. Yeah, that'd be something you want to hang up at his house. Is a wood burning of like him and his family. I don't know if that'd be creepy. Like I think it might come off as creepy if I sent that to him, but you know I could always, if I could talk to him and say, hey, you know, like I could make this for you so you can hang it up in your house, then it wouldn't be creepy. But that's the hard part, right? I mean, I've never tried to email him. I'm sure I could, because he definitely goes through his emails if he sees something that he needs to put in his videos or something that's relevant. I'm sure he looks at it. I thought about doing his face, Liam. Excuse me. Thought about doing his face, you know, this size, like huge in the middle with his glasses. Kind of like a lot of his thumbnails, actually, and that's why I even think about that, is because that's what a lot of his thumbnails look like. So I could do that. I don't know. I don't think I would want to hang something like that up if it was my own face. So yeah, that's the tough one, right? Probably not his face. Have him in it somewhere, but maybe not his face. Oh, yo, V2 Vlogs, my tea it's not here. I thought about making tea. I honestly was like, maybe I should make some tea before I start this, but then I didn't. I really should have. You know that? I don't know. I left, there's a mug over there, but it's empty. It had orange juice in it. Gotta shoot off. All right, Hayden, have a great one. With the timing of them, is later better, or should it? I don't know if you're still on here, Hayden, but should I have done it a little bit earlier, or should I be doing it like right now-ish time, or should I be doing it later? You're camping in a tent. Yo, Ryan, have a great one. You didn't need to use your data like that. It's your boy on Insta. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think so. It's been absolutely forever since I made an Instagram live. Wow. Yes, the peppermint tea for sure. This time works perfect for you. Alright, so like right around 10, Hayden. Alright, sounds good. So we got boosted board in New York, all the broken cameras, the do more, hold the boosted board holding the camera up. So we're gonna use that for sure. I think the whole like Casey down here holding the boosted board, I think that would go over really well. So like I think I'm gonna grab another piece of paper here and we'll sketch this out. We've got, I don't know, what kind of proportions do we have? Maybe a little bit more. No more than that though. Okay, so that's about what we're working with right there. So I'm thinking like down here in this corner is where we should have the actual, what do you call it, like the boosted board with Casey on it. Does that look right on the I shouldn't be doing this live stream if I'm yawning. I'm making everybody else yawn. I remember I used to do that all the time in the Instagram lives. I'd be doing it late at night, like not like this, about an hour ago, and I would yawn, and then you know a couple other people would comment, "Hey, you made me yawn." So not good. You don't want to make people yawn while they're watching your videos. That's not good. A follow spree for the people watching. Like, what do you mean by that? Brandon, you feel like you're going to be up for a while. How long have we even been streaming for? 24 minutes or so? Is that about right? Yeah, that's about right. Alright, see you later, Christian Bauer. It's good seeing you. Okay, so definitely like Casey's sunglasses. That's iconic. So GTG Dungfly. That means got to go. That's kind of like quick typing, like LOL, kind of like laugh out loud kind of deal. Yo, V2 vlogs. Like, I'm working on... Dang, I keep yawning. Wow. I've been working on unfollowing, like, the giant number of people that I had followed at the beginning. See, when I was trying to start to grow my channel, I thought, hey, let's follow as many people as possible. All that does is just, like, ruin the algorithm on Instagram for your page. So it's not ideal. That, and when I go on Instagram and I want to scroll through, like, my news feed, seeing, like, a bunch of things that, like, aren't really relevant to, like, me and my personal life, that's the reason I'm trying to, like, unfollow the 7,000 people that I was following. So, like, going for following sprees right now isn't really what I want to be doing. Yep, 25 minutes. So you got an hour and a half to go, which is about 1 a.m. for you, which will only be an hour and a half. Will be 12. Yeah, 12 for me. So you're only an hour ahead of me. If this was Twitch, I could say uptime. So yeah. Make a YouTube sign. Like the YouTube symbol. Hey, that's a good idea. That's part of. I guess that's part of him, right? Yo, hello from Alberta. If not the full face, but the silhouette of Casey's head just arrived online, so don't know what you have so far. Yeah. Okay. So, Kukana Hoku. I think I said that right. So we've got kind of what I'm thinking, and this is just all of these things can fit into what I want to do. I want to do like a big collage where it starts off like up at this top corner where it's like New York City and the skyline, and then there's this road that somehow snakes along here, and it's a timeline of like YouTube or Casey on YouTube, or even just Casey in general, because he's told his story quite a few times in videos. And it goes all the way down here to where the sidewalk is that is on that path that goes all the way back up there, and it's Casey riding the boosted board with the Gorilla Pod, huge camera kind of deal. I think having a collage would probably resonate a lot better, and it wouldn't have like a big, I thought originally was to have like a big huge Casey Neistat face, but I figured that probably wouldn't go over well. Like, he'd think it'd be cool, but he wouldn't really want to hang it up, and that's, I want him to be able to hang it up. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'll try not to yawn anymore. I could write his intro in the sky. That would actually be kind of cool. I don't know how I would do the white, because like wood burning is, it's all negative tones. I mean, I could make the sky darker, and then that would show up. That'd be, I could always add color to it too. That's always something I could do. I could add color to this wood burning. I would not even be opposed to that, because if there's so many different things, color might be really helpful, and pencil crayon helps you do that. And even actually with that, I'd probably be able to get it done faster, as opposed to wood burning like that many different things. So I guess it's just a matter of laying it out now, and that's the hardest part for me, is like what it actually will look like. That was the hardest part for me in art class too, was actually like just doing it. Yeah, definitely. I think find a way to have his family in there would be a good idea. I don't know how could we put his family in that? If we have a timeline and it looks something like that. And up here in the top corner, we've got like the skyline of New York. And then, you know, way down here you got Casey vlogging. He's actually like vlogging. He's on the boosted board. I think that's a good idea. The little boosted board, I guess. How would you even, I don't know. He's holding the vlog camera up like this with the Gorilla Pod, with the big huge camera on it like that, vlogging away with the little remote in his hand. So that's what we have so far, and I don't know how well you guys can see that, but up here's where the cityscape is, and then somehow we get all the way over to here, which is him kind of like riding the boosted board home. And it could even be home, or it could be, you know, to the office. Like, I'd like to put like the Beam logo somewhere on a billboard, and, you know, like all the significant things that have kind of happened in the past couple of years. Like all the videos for Nike too. Yeah, I think Casey's tattoos. I would definitely like to put that on there. Actually, what would be really cool is if I could make this. Yeah, this would be awesome. Make it so detailed and have so much stuff on it that it's almost like an I Spy. Like, he could look at it 20, 30, 100 times and still wouldn't see absolutely everything on there. I think that would make him want to keep it around. Because if I could put all of his tattoos on here somewhere, or like, you know, every single thing that could even be a part of that on this piece of wood, as like a big piece of art, I think that would go over really well. This family in the building looking down at Casey. That I like that. I'm just gonna go. I don't know about the down from a building. I'll go for looking from somewhere. So that could be down from building. Yeah, it could be across the street. I'm thinking like the car lift park where his wife parks the car. So car lift park. Shoot, I was just thinking something else. What else? Dang it. All the crashed drones for sure. I want to have, like, you know how his door has no social visits ever? So Casey's door, I think it's red too. And then maybe like the GoPro display too. See, the hard part is to like mix all this together into a collage that works. I almost need to 100% draw all of these things and then cut them out and then just lay them over top of each other and then put clear tape over it, and then I'm like, okay, this is where all these lines need to go. That's going to be the hardest part for me, is actually like figuring out how all these things are going to fit together. Sorry, that might have been really loud. I didn't even think about that. Woodburn, his favorite thing. Yeah, I don't know what his favorite thing is. Is he my favorite YouTuber, CH Games? He's one of them, yeah. He is, Peter McKinnon is, Tanner Brongard is, Jimmy DeResta, Zed Not Alpha. Shoot, there's one more that I've been watching recently. Nelk. I don't know what the heck happened to their channel, but, you know, whatever. That's something else. YouTube can figure that one out. I know it's not the real Tanner. I also like the idea of all the cameras you can include as drones. Yeah, I like that, Uncle Jamal, definitely. So, all his cameras. Yeah, you should put a drone in the air. Yeah, actually, no, have him... Yes, that's perfect. So, like, down here, have him also flying the drone and riding the boosted board. Because he said that takes a lot of extra hands, because he needs to have his... one hand fully on the remote, and then 2 hands for the drone. So maybe instead of that, have the drone flying above him. That is a drone. That looks like a terrible drone, but it's the best I can do with this Sharpie. I'll just write drone here. Okay, so yes, definitely, maybe him flying drone, yeah. Flying drone, riding boosted board. Gotta have them shades on. Yes, definitely his sunglasses. I don't think I wrote that. Yeah, I did. That's in huge letters. Another idea could be putting his current amount of views and subscribers on the back / front, so when he looks at it, he can see how much he's grown. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I like that. That, and also maybe because it's going to be kind of like a timeline, I think beside each one of the super relevant things, like when he did the bicycle video, I'll go back on Social Blade and I'll see where his views and his subs were at, and that's what I can burn beside that, just in tiny little letters, like, you know, this many views, this many subs when he made the bicycle video, just for the super concrete things, like when he was riding the bicycle through New York City and he was falling off it a bunch of times. That was 6 years ago, I think. So I could put that on there just for that event. For maybe when he sold Beam, have that event. Shoot, what else? Just different things that were moments in time rather than just say his sunglasses. That's the whole time, or the door to his apartment. That's the whole time. So I think specific time events. Views. What was I gonna say? Selling Beam was one of them. What was the other one? What did I just say? There's another event that I was thinking. Oh, the bicycle video. Okay. Definitely the boosted board's going on it for sure. Be right back. All right, faithful. Yeah, definitely putting his social media everywhere. Yeah, somewhere. I'll write that down too. Social media. There we go. Should put the year he started to 2018. Yeah, for sure. How's it going, Ben?
Popping, my boys.
Just live streaming it up. Yeah, we got. I'm making this is a wood burning for Casey Neistat.
Solid.
Yeah, it is pretty solid. It's gonna be good. It's gonna turn out really well. So this is what I'm thinking. Cityscape up here, him riding the boosted board, maybe flying a drone down here, and all of this is a super big timeline of all the big events that have happened and all the different cool things that are unique to him. And then the things like when he sold Beam or when he made the bicycle video, things like that were concrete time points, have the views and the subs that he had just in tiny little letters there, but then have this whole thing one big collage that's so detailed and has so many small little things in it that he could look at it 100 times and not see everything.
Yeah, I don't I really like the timeline kind of concept, but I think you should design it definitely to imply that there's a timeline, but not to direct that it's a time. You don't want the kind of effect where you just see arrows.
No, definitely not arrows. No, right. But yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, just the old things happened here and the newest things happened here.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
What if you did so you got up and down, so pretty much you did almost this, and it's kind of overlapping. They're each overlapping.
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna overlap the next one, and then this is gonna be this little bit here. So this little bit here is gonna be one size perspective. So he's gonna be about this big, and then it's slowly gonna fade off into the vanishing point, which would be New York City down here.
Right, and it's gonna work opposite the other way too. Those are gonna come this way, or is it just gonna be that way?
It's just gonna go this stuff
small and this
small
stuff
and this stuff big. Yeah,
okay.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it would really look cool if you had that fading effect, between the pictures.
Yeah, it definitely. That's gonna be the hard part for me to draw, but yeah, for sure.
Now, are you gonna put a couple pieces of paper like down this so you can kind of lay out how you're gonna design
I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna like get a piece of paper this size, and I'm gonna literally have everything laid out.
Like you probably want to get pretty much like, cause since you're doing a lot of detail to it, right?
Yeah, it's basically gonna be like. Yeah, I'm gonna have the whole thing done, and even if I have to like Photoshop all the pictures together and then have a printout that's this size.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, then I'm not hand drawing everything.
And then maybe even after you do a Photoshop, put it onto paper to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Because you do, it's pretty much looks like what you can do with a pencil, right? But it's just woodburn. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's basically a sketch.
So it'd be a good idea to like overlay it onto a piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Steely Jackson, how's it going? I gotta go. All right, see ya, Liam.
Yo, I bet the fake Tanner Bronker has a better jacket than me, but I appreciate the comment anyways.
I'm not even seeing any of these. Yo, Ben's here. Yeah, Ben is here.
You had no idea what I was talking about a jacket, did you?
No, I just thought you were like crazy, actually.
I read these before I go, because you said
The
bring me
dates
down
of his
last
biggest
time.
achievements. Yeah, so the dates of his biggest achievements for sure. Yo, Ben, nice
I'm gonna
jacket,
shout
man.
out everyone that just said hi. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give out a shout out to Cameron Tessier. Is that how you say it?
Tessier,
Okay.
Tessier, I think.
Okay, cool. We got that fake Tanner Brown Gert back up again. Back with that sick jacket comment. Then we got Ewan, and Brandon. I appreciate you guys all saying that. And CH Games.
Ben is 15. He's 3 years younger than me.
But 3 times cooler, am I right?
No, not really. I think I'm the cooler one. Look at me over here making the YouTube videos.
Bullshit. Oh no, I just demonetized you.
Yeah, you did just demonetize my stream. Get out right now.
Alright, guys. No, I'm actually gonna head up though.
Alright.
Peace out, my guys.
I
Ben
mean,
Taylor's. Oh,
Alright.
did I show? There's this
yeah,
movie.
you did. Alright.
I really like that. I saw the movie. Alright, see you guys.
Yeah, see you, Ben. That is Ben for you guys. Just made a video about how.
Oh shit.
What?
I was just gonna. You said it was me.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there you go. Tanner Bronger is probably not my favorite YouTuber. Like, definitely a good friend. I'd say, like, not a close friend because we don't know that much about each other, but definitely a good friend. Yo, hey, you on? Totally real Tan the Man. Did I play? Yeah, I played Fortnite with Tanner at his house for sure. I played Fortnite with Tanner and Quentin and Dylan, and everybody took turns on his huge TV. I forget how big it is. It's like, it's huge, and you don't even know it because his bedroom's the size of like my living room. Like a whole floor of my house is like the size of his bedroom. So, yeah, you couldn't tell that it was that big when it was in his room because everything is huge in proportion. I just got a text message from Chris. Alright. Yo, Faithful World, how's it going? You back? That's cool. Alright, yeah, so I think that's definitely good. Unless anybody else has any more ideas of oh man, and unless anyone else has any ideas of what to have on here, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to reply to Chris as this text message. Okay, how did I sleep last night, Dylan? I slept a very long time. I slept for a very, very long time last night, Brandon. Probably catching up on all that sleep that I missed that one time I stayed up for like 30 hours. I need to like get all of my like sleep all like worked up. I stayed awake for 30 hours and then I slept for 11 and then I was up for another 25 Yeah, so yeah, it was 2 p.m. I slept still today. Okay. The hard drives, either add names to the hard drive picture. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I love that idea. Okay, so Uncle Jamal, I don't know if this is what you're trying to say, but like this is what I'm getting from that, and I think that's a great idea. It's that like the wall. And like, you know, that could be all the boxes, or that could be the hard drives. So hard drives. But each one of the like the logos or labels. Labels says something else. I don't know like if that makes any sense, but like important events and stuff like that. It's almost 4 a.m. I should get to work. Yeah, V2. This is something that the sooner I get this done and the sooner I get it gone, the better off we are. Because, you know, a wise teacher kind of explained to me the other day that the way I'm organizing things might not be the best. It might be the best for getting things done in a day, which is just a list of all the things I need to do, but it's not the best in overall. What I should be doing is drawing something like solid and concrete, so that we've got like this is today, so this is the start, which is today, and then drawing a line, and in say 2 years this is where we want to be. So we make this 2020, right? If we want to be at this point in 2 years, what do we have to be doing at a year from now? Okay, if we want to be there in a year from now, what do we have to be doing in 6 months from now? And then you're like, okay, all right, I didn't know. Well, that's a long way we have to go in 6 months. There's a fruit fly right there. I didn't get him. And then, you know, it works back to like, you know, here's 2 weeks from now, we need to be doing this. And it's like, oh, crap. Well, we need to be started yesterday doing half the things that we haven't even thought about yet. So I'm going to work on doing a different kind of timeline like that, just to organize all the things that I need to be doing. Like right now I need to go and change my Patreon over from this channel to my vlog channel so that I can use that as another source of income until I can actually afford to not need that and actually make the videos and live on my own without that help. So I need to do that. I need to make some more of those t-shirts. Like those are short-term, like right now things. I need to come up with a new t-shirt design and make the print, like the screen things to make the prints, because I'd like to come up with another t-shirt design, something where it's got like the logo in the front and then a saying across the back, whether it's like my intro to my vlogs or what the saying is. But I think that would help sell more of the t-shirts if it has, you know, a saying on it. Also, I'd like to screen print the front and the back. I think that'd be cool. Yo, Periwinkle Productions, how's it going? Yo, Slick21, what's up? That's exactly what you meant. Perfect, Uncle Jamal. That's perfect. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. CH Games. So the countries he's traveled to. I'm gonna start writing on. You know, I could do this. Is that? That's just getting really hard to read. So we'll write it on here. I think maybe putting that on one map, just somewhere, somehow incorporating a map into it, and then having the countries he's been to like in red instead of like I don't know, woodburn the rest of them, but then have the ones that he's been to in red or something like that. Yo, Yuan, I know I should be getting to work. I don't think I'm like it's gonna take me a long time to draw all of this out, and I can't really talk while I'm drawing. I can kind of talk while I'm woodburning because I'm just following lines that I've already drawn on. So I don't think I'm gonna start today with the drawing. I'm gonna lay it all out, maybe not on camera, because it's hard for me to actually, like, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but read the comments, reply to everybody, talk, and work at the same time. Like, I think we figured that out from this right here, like how much progress I made in the first video to the second video to then an hour of me actually like just putting it all together. Yeah. Do something textured, those are the best. Like a textured wood burning. Yeah, I will definitely have texture in that Periwinkle Productions. So basically what I'm doing, I don't know if anybody is new here and they haven't heard me say it, I'm doing a big collage of all of the different things that kind of affect Casey and are part of Casey's channel and life. I want to do it all in one big, huge, detailed thing. Yeah, keep on me about the Patreon, Brandon, for sure. What do I use to make t-shirts? You can't see it, it's underneath of this tripod, Steely Jackson, but the art teacher at the school lent me a 4-color, like it spins and rotates, but t-shirt press. So I have the screen in there, I have them both centered, I have the color in the one, I pull it down, the t-shirt's on this little platform, squeegee it on, lift it back up, turn it around to the different color, pull it down, squeegee it. So a t-shirt press, 4-color t-shirt press, screen printing press. Planning is the foundation. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know if you're talking about like the fact that I'm not actually going to do any of it today. I'm just like planning it all. I think that's, yeah, I think that definitely is. Like, this is 1,000, a million times like beyond what I started with, so I know what this is going to look like. When I started, I set this piece of wood down. It used to be sitting back here. It used to sit like right underneath where that drill is, in between those two pieces of wood. You could probably see it if you go back to like the last live stream, but that's where this was. I set it down, I started the video, I said let's figure this out, titled the video like that, and then everybody started helping me out with it. The reflection of him holding his camera in the vlog sunglasses. That would also be cool. Or maybe giant sunglasses and have everything in the different lenses. That would give me an opportunity to section off the things here and the like things here and then other things here. So possibly giant sunglasses, maybe. To get caught up, Doug asks, who is Casey? Casey Neistat is a YouTuber from New York. He also makes a lot of short films and daily, well, he used to make daily vlogs. He's very cinematic in his approach and a really good storyteller. And he's got a very, very cool setup in a studio apartment, or not a studio apartment, just a studio in New York. Ethan Wildman, bro, when are you gonna do some staining? I could right now. Like, I have some stain over there, and I got a couple pieces of wood here, but I mean, I don't have a project that's done that needs to be stained, so some other time. Yeah, CH Games. Yeah, the more you plan, like once I get this all done and like I've got, you know, the rough thing laid out, and once I've like set down a concrete plan of what exactly it's going to be, then it's super easy, because it's a matter of saying, okay, this is what this needs to look like, how do I make it look like that? I should stain the Casey Neistat thing. That's the thing. If I wood burn this and then stain it, it goes really dark and it makes it really hard to see everything, and the contrast between the super light wood and the super dark wood burning goes away, so I don't get that wide range of different colors and, you know, here's the dark, here's the light. When I put the stain on it, it brings the lights to darker and the darker to not as dark, so instead of having this range that I can work with, I have this range that I can work with, and it's a lot harder. It's like even less monochromatic than I can even, like, it's monochromatic to begin with unless I add color, but then it's a lot less when you shorten that range of contrast. You don't recognize the axe thing. So the giant axe next to the saw blades is the first thing that I ever made. Kinda like the first real big thing that I ever made. I wood burned it all by hand. I wood turned the handle. I metal turned the giant this way. I'm looking at the screen. Spike on the back and the spikes on the teeth. And then I don't know if you're talking about this right here, but that envelope right there used to be stapled to that wall right where that is, but that's just not a hatchet, a cleaver that I rehandled with some blue striped plywood. So that's those two things switched, like down there and there. They switched since last live stream. When will I be done with Casey's project, Ale Langoff? I don't know. The Tanner Brongart wood burning, that I knew exactly what it was, and it was just a car, took me 24 hours to wood burn. I don't know. This will be a lot more small things, so I don't know. Planning, it'll probably take more. Wood burning, it'll probably take more. I don't know, probably like 40, 50 hours of work, I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I really don't know. It'll be spread out over the next month. I'm hoping to have it done in the next month or two. I haven't really set a time goal yet because I haven't figured out what exactly it's going to be, but soon. I mean, maybe if I gave myself a deadline, I would work on it harder, but I'm not ready to set a deadline yet when I don't even know what exactly it's going to be. Yo, CH, thank you. Usually I have the camera turned a little bit more. I don't know why, because like there's a whole bunch of stuff over here that when I make a live stream, I know that I'm just talking and not moving a lot, and it's going to be the same from here to whenever. You know, you could scrub from an hour ago to an hour in the future. It's probably going to look the same. Well, that's why I like to have a bunch of things that kind of clutter the background over here, because when I'm watching something like this where people are just talking, I like to look at the room and be like, oh, that's cool, that's where that is, and you know, I don't know, it just gives the eyes more to just look at. Whereas if it was a black screen and you were just listening to me talk, it would, you know, it wouldn't be as cool. Not as cool. It wouldn't be as easy to watch. It'd be something to listen to, and you know, maybe some of you guys are just listening to it anyways, but for the people who are actually watching it, I like to, you know, give a bunch of stuff to look at. So I'll just turn the camera a bit. Yeah, that's usually where I have it, so that I'm in this third line, right, like here-ish is where I should be. I'm in this third line of the image, and then there's a bunch of stuff for you guys to kind of look at. It looks super cluttered, but everything has its own place. And if you look at it not from like a 60-degree angle, if you look straight on, everything actually kind of looks nice. Put a clear coat on it. Steely, I could put a clear coat on it. I like to actually just still be able to feel the raw wood. It's got a different feel than a clear coat. And for my wood burnings, especially something that's going to be like this, I just like to leave it the way it is. I don't know why, I do. That's how I like to leave it. Yeah, so the DIY videos, definitely a lot of them are in the school wood shop and also the school metal shop. The vlogs, not so much. I don't know, people don't think it's weird to vlog. It just feels weird to vlog in front of people that you aren't comfortable with. Like, I'm comfortable with vlogging in front of Chris. So if Chris is standing right here, I will whip the camera out and I'll be like, hey guys, what's up? I hope you're having a great day, you know, like blah blah blah, intro, like it's nothing. Now if I'm in front of the neighbors that are standing outside when I'm trying to intro the video, or if I just filmed another section in the wood shop of the vlog that comes out tomorrow. The wood shop teacher was standing there, and I said, "Hey, do you wanna tell me how weird this is when I actually make a vlog?" And you know, she's seen a few of my videos, and she's like, "Okay." And so I didn't put her in it. I walked from the back of the wood shop back towards her, talking to the camera. But it's not so much weird for the other people at the school. It's weird for me because I feel when I'm here and I'm just vlogging, I'll say things 3 or 4 times. And I noticed that about Tanner. Like, he'll repeat everything 3 or 4 times to say it right, and then he'll just cut out the other times that he, like, fumbled on his words or didn't say the right words. And so I'll do that here, and I'm fine with it because I don't think anyone's judging me. And I know that you shouldn't let people judge you, and for the most part, I don't. Like, I make videos, cool. Like, people make fun of me at school for it. They used to, which is cool. But when I'm actually at, like, say, school or in a crowd of people, when I'm talking to the camera, if I don't say everything right the very first time, I kind of feel not weirded out, but just, like, a little bit embarrassed by it. So that's why I don't vlog as much at school. There's the long, very long answer to that question that you didn't even ask. I was gonna grab something, but I forget what it was gonna be. Yeah, I forget. I completely forget. I think it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna grab. Okay, let's just go back to the comments. Just gotta text Chris. He's coming over a little bit later. You know, there's a thing that I can do on the computer so that I can play from a media file. So with OBS, like, I can really screw around with it. Like, if I take the mic over there and I could talk to you guys, like, I could move the video to the left or right. Like, you know how there's the black lines on the sides of the screen? Like, I can manipulate that while the video is going. Like, I can just go over it, drag it, and I can, like, zoom in and out. So, like, this program's really powerful. And the other thing that I could do is I can shut off the mic, I can shut off this video, and then I could play a video from, like, the media, the media of the computer. So if I needed to do, like, a quick, oh darn, I need to go pee, or oh no, like, you know, the pizza guy's here, I could, instead of hitting play ad on YouTube, because half the people wouldn't even get the ad, I could just come over here and I could just hit, you know, play video, you know, right? Just play this video of whatever it is. I'm woodworking, cutting stuff on the table saw, you know, for the next minute or whenever I come back. Like, the video might be 10 minutes long. I come back after 35 seconds and cut back to this camera. Also, if I had a stronger if I had a better computer, I actually have 2 webcams. I could have plugged another webcam in and had 2 angles, which I tried to do at one point, and it just, my computer bogged right down. I couldn't even stream it. So, better computer, and there's just a lot of stuff you can do with this program. Gotta go back to the video. Alright, let's catch up on these comments that I haven't been. Oh, I see Joe's Basement Woodworking. Let's see what everybody else said quick. Bye now. First live YouTube. I lasted 3 minutes. Alright, yo, see ya, Michael. No, the wood guitar is on the other wall. The wood guitar is, like, right there. It's weird super far. I mean, I could bring the camera closer. I just like to be able to see the stuff on the top shelf if I like to point to it. But, I mean, I could bring it a bit closer. Yeah, let's bring it a bit closer. Is that better? Do you like the camera being this close instead? Should I lower it down? Is there better camera angle? Yeah, this stream is nicer. I think it's definitely gone downhill because it used to say green and it was like good quality, and now it's yellow. It's like green good, yellow medium, red bad. Before Ben got home, it was green. As soon as Ben got home, it turned to yellow. I'm assuming he's also using the internet. My dad was using the internet the whole time, I believe. So, like, the more things that are on the internet, the slower it is because I'm using our internet to, like, upload this or stream it. But I'm glad that this one's better. Or that was 5 minutes ago you said that. Yo, what's up? What's up, Joe? Will I ever get a Canon camera? I could. I don't know. I don't know what my next camera's going to be. I think I want a DSLR. I haven't decided for sure. Maybe a mirrorless. Yeah, so Casey running the river. I don't know, but I like the river idea. Like, that's kind of like where I wanted this whole timeline thing to go. Like, or like, not a timeline, like a cityscape kind of deal, like collage. Like, it all has to be like one thing. Like, I don't know if, I think it would look cooler if it's like a big Waldo kind of looking thing, or like I Spy, where it's one big picture that has everything in it somehow, rather than a bunch of images kind of like faded in and out of each other. Ryder, when am I going to get back to this tactical shotgun? I figured I would take one stream away from it just so that anybody who's watching that didn't really want to see this being made would be able to just watch a stream of me talking about something else. Also, I want to make a little bit more progress off camera so that when I start the next one, I've got a better thumbnail for it, and so that we've got a few things to talk about when I actually go to work on it. Yeah, so what am I making for Casey, Joe? That is a good question. I'm making a giant wood burning collage to say thank you to him for, you know, being a huge inspiration, and especially for my vlogs as of recently. I don't know if you've seen them, but there's a lot more camera angles and just a lot more detail in the editing that I think he does very well. So that's what it is. It's a giant wood burning to say thank you. A particular reason, I guess, would be, one, to say thank you, but two, and I talked to Tanner Rungard about this, is, you know, he said that was probably the best thing I ever could have done, was send him that wood burning just as a gift. Like, I've never asked for a shout out from anyone. I don't like it when people ask me for shout outs. It's kind of like, really, like, you know, I get it. I get that you want a shout out, but like, I've put almost 5,000 hours into making all of this happen. Like, you just kind of want to ride on that coattail. Like, why, right? So I've never asked for a shout out. I didn't even ask Tanner for a shout out when I made those wood burnings, but that's the point. I didn't, you know, that's not why I sent it. That's not, you know, that would bug me if somebody sent me something that amazing and then said, hey, can I have a shout out? I would feel obligated. I would feel like, oh, well, you know, this isn't out of the kindness of my own heart, so it wouldn't have been as good. So that's what I was talking to Tanner about, is, you know, that's what I did. I sent him that, and he said that's probably the best thing he ever could have done, because that got his attention, and under his own free will, he went and looked at my channel and said, hey, I really want to have this guy over, or because I made him the 2 wood burnings. So I don't know how exactly to explain that, but basically, to get his attention without saying, hey, give me a shout out, or hey, you know, subscribe to me, or any of that, just to get his attention, and for him under his own free will to just, you know, maybe look at it, and if he likes what he sees on my channel, he can do whatever he wants. I'm not asking for anything in return for this. It's simply to get his attention, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And quite frankly, that's how I got from 700 subscribers to 43,000 in a few months. And Tanner Brongart said that's probably a really good idea to actually make Casey one. So that's the reason behind all of this. Tactical shotgun is coming out pretty good. Time is it for me? It's 11:06 right now. What microphone am I using? Yeah, you know, Ballistic. Anybody has any questions about anything, go ahead and ask it. Like, I'm not. Anything is up for grabs, right? Like, this is a blue Snowball Ice. It's the black version. I don't know if that makes any difference. It's not like the silver one. It's not the white one. It's the black one. Can you tell us personally about when you were hanging out with Tanner? Like, I really want to know about it and the details. Oh, gosh, I feel like I've told a lot of people this, and I'm surprised that people are still asking, because I was like, That was 2 months ago. But I mean, yeah, it was awesome being at Tanner's. He's just a regular person, just like anyone else you'd go and hang out with. Just a really cool guy, really sincere and kind. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, it was just a great experience, and the whole family is really nice. Like, I met a lot of them, met all of the friends. Like, I met Quentin, his girlfriend Brianna. I think they're still together. Like, I haven't really been able to keep up with it because Tanner hasn't been making his videos, and I don't really watch Quentin or Dylan's videos. Yeah, I met Dylan, I met Logan, just everybody. It was pretty cool. And Dom was there. The one day we went to the mall. There was too many people going, so we had to drive 2 cars, and I got to drive his Challenger back from the mall, which is really cool. So, like, you know, it was a cool trip. Yeah, Doug, I will definitely be live streaming once I get this all like laid out in pencil and I'm actually wood burning and I can talk while I'm wood burning. Definitely live streaming this project too. So that's kind of what I want. I want so that when people watch this, I can say, hey guys, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you know when I make a live stream. Well, you know, I could be doing this. If the people are watching for this and they see wood burning, they're not going to click on it. If they're watching and they see the tactical shotgun, they can watch it. But if people just want to watch me and they're like, I don't want to watch him make the shotgun, I want to make, you know, I'll watch him wood burn, then I'm giving opportunities for people to watch different kinds of content. If they want to simply see a live stream, but they might not want to see this, or they might not want to see this. So yes, I will be. Yeah, so Joe, I've kind of figured it out. Cityscape up here, him riding the boosted board, flying the drone down here. Timeline going this way of all the different huge events that have happened. Specific time events, I'm going to put, like, at that point, his subscribers and his views kind of deal. Like, make it one big, huge collage, I think. Am I going to get a new computer? I don't know. I have a laptop which still is underpowered compared to my computer, which is very underpowered. Like, I need something that'll run like a ton of different things, and I think I'm going to end up spending like $1,500 for that. So eventually, yeah. I don't know if that's probably I don't know. Should I do that right now? It's like, I don't know what to do specifically. Do I play any video games? I just play Fortnite. That's all I play now. It was $600. It's some kind of Asus pre-built from Best Buy. I was talking about my school's metal shop. What's in it? There is 5 or 6 engine lathes. They're huge. I think they're like, I don't know how many horsepower, but they're big. They got like a 4-foot set of ways on them. I'd say 8-inch, yeah, 8-inch gap to like 12. My lathe, my wood lathe is like a 6 or an 8, yeah, 6-inch, no, 12 to 14 gap. I don't know. Anyways, like, there's a gap between the headstock and the actual ways. So anyways, that you could turn something huge, but then after the ways, I think you can only turn something like, it's like 8 inches wide or something, which is huge for metal. Like, I don't want to see anything that big, like, on a metal lathe. That'd be scary. They got 3 welders. They got the MIG and TIG and then stick. Or no, they don't have TIG. They just got MIG and stick, and maybe they do have TIG. I haven't used either. I haven't used the TIG, if they do. They've got 2 big drill presses. They've got a disc grinder, like a level one, like I don't know what you call that. Like, it'll flatten things out and give it a perfect polished finish, like on a perfect plane. And it takes off like 1 thou at a time, or not even 1 thou. But the bed goes back and forth. It's got a magnetic bed on it, and it's for grinding down metal. Got a Beverly shear, a sheet bender, a metal roller, a big arbor press, 2 giant mills, a CNC lathe, a small one, and then a CNC router, a tiny one too, and then a very large vertical bandsaw, and then a kind of big horizontal bandsaw. I think that's it, other than some torches. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty well versed, like, and then, you know, all the hand tools you can think of. Why am I getting rid of my truck? Dishy, actually, it is gone. I sold it yesterday for $950. I paid $800 for it, drove the piss out of it for 2 weeks, and then sold it for $950. Did pretty good. The last, it was leaking 3 different fluids. It was leaking power steering fluid, coolant, and we're assuming oil. I'm pretty sure I cracked something or broke some kind of seal, because the last time it overheated, I was frustrated with it, and I just wanted to get home, and I was like, I'll fix this problem later, and there's something wrong with the truck. I need to get rid of it. So I just took the rad hose off, let all the water spray out, and poured cold coolant and water in it, and then started the truck back up and drove. Meanwhile, it's like 130, 140 degrees Celsius, because it overheated really bad. So I might have cracked something. But anyways, I was like, gotta get rid of it, sold it, that's why it's gone. It was kind of a piece of crap. The Golf could get fixed, and I think it'd be a better idea if I had 2 of the same car, then I could use one as a parts car. So if I can't get the Golf fixed, I'm buying another Golf. My favorite thing that I've woodburned is either the Mr. T and Mr. T face that you can see in a video here, or the Jimmy Dresta. Definitely the best and the biggest thing that I've made would be the Audi R8. When did I start woodburning? Literally, like, no, alright, wait, not true. This right here was in the beginning of 2015. Was this right here. So that was like one of the first real things I woodburned. I did woodburn one time before that, a few months before that. So no, it was like a year before that. So at the end of 2013 was the first time I woodburned. Did nothing until this right here, where that was at the, I don't know, end of 2014 that I made that. So since then, like 4 years, kinda. Yeah, I just yawned. I'm sorry. Does your wood shop at school just let you do whatever you want? Like, usually there's projects, but I just do my own thing. See, the thing is, I've taken that course 8 times or something like that. 8 or 10 or 9 or I don't know, like a lot of different, big number. A lot of times. So the first time I took that course, yes, I made the thing that I was supposed to make. But after that, I just made whatever. Like, I made part of this, not the dangerous part. I made that at school. You know, I made that end grain cutting board at school. I made a lot of those. I made that thing at school one day. I just decided, hey, let's make that as a vlog. The guitar over here, all the other things that weren't made here in this shop, I kind of pretty well made there. So yeah, I just do my own thing. Where'd I get all those lights? Stop yawning. I got that light, this light, and then all these lights on the ceiling. My dad put the ones on the ceiling in, and then I bought all the other lights. It's called a surface grinder. Yeah, a surface grinder. Then yes. Yeah, our school has like nobody in those classes too. It's ridiculous. Used to be a tobacco town when that was a thing. Our town's the crossroads of 2 pretty big shipping routes back when it was way back when. So I guess that was something that, I don't know why, but that's why we have such a big shop at such a small school, or such big shops. So no, I did sell it for more than the truck. I did sell for more than I paid for it, but I had put some other money into it. Like, I broke the rad hose the first day that I drove it, so that was $50. And then, you know, the taxes that you pay on a used vehicle, which is something the government just got to get some more money from everyone. Like, tax was paid on a vehicle when it was bought brand new. So, you know, to make someone pay taxes on a used vehicle, I think that's just ridiculous. But between the taxes, the extra parts, just the extra parts and the extra plates, I did end up losing $150. That's fine. I got to drive a truck. I got to drive a fast truck. I got to roast the tires on it. You know, like, I got to carry my bike around a few times. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I figured out how to drive a standard truck. It's not that much different than my standard car. But if $150 to drive a truck for 2 weeks, it was good. Just get the Lambo and get over with it. What is this live stream about? It is about just now, actually. Well, we figured everything out, so I guess the live stream's over. Good night, everybody. We figured out what we're going to do for this wood burning for Casey Neistat. Kind of similar to the one that I did for Tanner, but this is smaller than the last one I did for Tanner, but much more detail in this one. And it's going to be a collage, and it's for Casey Neistat. I thought about... I don't have a vehicle anymore, so I guess I can't do that. I should have went to Townsend Lumber while I had that truck, because I need to get some more pieces of cherry so that I can do other wood burnings and I can have a few on the go. But this is a piece of cherry, and I don't know where I was going with that. But I'm doing the wood burning for Casey on this. Also, I think that I'm going to end the live stream soon. We've been on here for an hour and 22 minutes. Got to thank Brandon again for the super chat at the beginning. Thank you for that. Maybe I should go get a coffee right now. Maybe that's a bad idea because it's like midnight. That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. No coffee right now. Subway, though, I think they close at 11, unfortunately. If they closed at midnight, I'd be really happy. I'd be running over there. But I think they close at 11, so missed out on Subway, unfortunately. Probably blew the head gasket. Yeah, I might have blew the head gasket. I don't know. I blew something on it, so I need to be done with it. Do I play any sports? I cycle. You can see the bike right behind me. I also like rock climbing. I haven't done it in a while. What else? I play golf. Those are the different things. Some armor sealed to the commas. I don't know what that means, but okay. Am I still going to convert a bus? Yes, 100%. I've actually been talking to a few people about how to get a bus, and I can get one for like $2,200. Problem is, it's going to cost like 30 grand by the time I'm done all of it, so I don't know whether now is a smart time to buy the bus. So I'm not going to buy the bus yet, as of right now. I'm gonna have to revoke Tim's money if you don't stop yawning. Yo, yeah. Oh, man. I think that's why I'm gonna have to end the stream, guys. Like, I need to not yawn. I think it's been an hour and a half, so talk to you guys. The idea of this live stream was to do something other than this gun, and to talk about the next thing that I'm also going to be live streaming about when I'm working on things. So yeah. I might also do this like on a Hangouts on air, so that I've got the webcam just pointing here, and then I've got a couple other people talking while I'm working, so that way somebody else can be reading the things while I'm working, and then ask the question that, you know, that gets through in the comments, that is like, hey, you know, Dylan, you know, what about this? Talk about this. And then I could talk about it while I'm working without sitting here the whole time reading through the comments. The mineral spirits is dry. Gotta go apply some armor seal for the commission oh, for you, for your project. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know anything about mineral spirits over here, but all right, Joe. Yeah. Good to see you too, Joe. Yeah, and thank you so much. The channel blowing up was just crazy. Like, it's just crazy. Make a longboard deck out of wood and then woodburn some Casey Neistat stuff on it. That would be pretty cool, actually. That'd be really cool. Yeah, definitely having the truck for a bit. Like, it's well worth $150. Like, to have a truck that I owned, that I could do whatever I want with, and beat the crap out of it for that long. Like, it was fast, and you could spin the tires. That was a lot of fun. Yo, and I love golf too. I love golf. Favorite knife? Where did I put it? It's in a shoebox, or is it over there? It's the knife that I made. I was gonna make it for Tanner Brongart because it was clickbait. It was rainbow. I don't think I have any pictures of it, so I'll just grab it and show you guys. This paper. This is the knife right here. So it's not a really good light on it. Here we go. So it's got this Kydex sheath that I made for it. This is laminated plywood veneers. Not even plywood veneers. This is just dyed veneers that are laminated together. Like, there is 20 different layers of green. Like, this plywood or this laminate is like a 32nd of an inch thick, if that. And I just cut it into like tiny little squares and stacked it all together like this. I had to glue every single one of them together, and this is walnut right here. I also handmade the blade out of a dado set, so that's where those two pink saw blades are from. Right there is these dado blades, and there was 4 of them. So there's this one, and I don't know where the other ones went. They were right there. Yeah. So here's the other one. So I made that blade too. Also, like, we heat treated it, tempered it. Like, I shaved it all down out of the dado blades. So there's 2 of them. I didn't make a sheath for that one yet, and the handle's not done. And so I was going to send 3 of these to Tanner and keep 1 for myself, but that never ended up happening. This is another thick bladed one. So this is kind of the shape of the dado blade itself. It used to spin kind of like that. These are just the inside blades, like the chippers, and those would be the outside blades. So there's that one. And then there's this one that turned out kind of like a goldish tinge when I heat treated it. They're nowhere as near as sharp as I want them to be. Like, I can't cut my finger off with it. Like, I'm trying. Like, it's not actually sharp. Like, maybe if I like sliced it, it's definitely sharper than a butter knife, but it's not sharp. So there's those knives. Maybe I'll just take a picture of that while it's out before I put everything away. But yeah, that would be my favorite knife, is this one right here. I don't use it for anything, but it's definitely took a lot of time and effort, and I do like it. That knife. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the live stream right now. We got like 10 people left, so just going to read the last few comments, but this is going to be the end of the live stream. You can get Tim's and Subway tomorrow. Yes, I'll get Subway tomorrow. I'm kind of feeling like some Subway. Is that the mystical knife build? Yeah, I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, Uncle Jamal, but that's the knife build that had been talked about in many of my videos that never happened, nobody ever saw, and on my Instagram page. Epic knives because I watched the build. I want to watch the build now. Oh, like you want me to like build these knives, like keep working on them? Maybe. Yo, Christy M10, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the end of the stream. It's been I've been live for a while, and I'm kind of getting a little bit tired, and I want to get some sleep. So this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I really enjoyed your company. I really enjoyed all the comments everybody had, and well, in the chat. And thank you so much again, Brandon, for that super chat. If you guys are new and you're watching this after it's been live, yeah. If you guys are new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please share this video with a friend. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. And as always, well, that was it. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. We'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.